Okay, I was muted. Hey guys. I'm going to wait a few minutes and let some people jump on. I'm going to go ahead and put my presentation up so we can get started in a few minutes. Share my screen. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm going to wait probably like one more minute and then we'll get started. So okay, one more minute. And if anyone cannot see me, my slides or them changing, please just either like send me a Facebook message or just send me a text message or something so I can fix it and I don't have to re-record this. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and get started. I see a couple people are on. So I'm excited to have you guys on tonight. What I really wanted to talk to you guys about tonight is kind of reigniting that fire or getting that fire started in your business and how to get motivated and start building success with your business. I've been talking to a lot of my coaches lately who are kind of, been in and out of coaching for a while. They either have had some personal things going on that they have to, take a break from coaching, or, they haven't really fully gotten into the coaching business, or actually have a bunch of new coaches that are getting started. So this is kind of for everyone because we all have things happen in our lives and we all have, challenges and things that come up to where we might need to take a break from the business and we need to, be with our families or be with our loved ones because they, have things going on or there's things that take us away from our business. So a lot of us, get back into it later and kind of either lose that momentum or, don't really know where to go. And this is going to be more about, igniting that fire and getting that excitement going in your business again and within yourself, because we all know that we can, in the beginning, it's all exciting and it's new, but you have to keep that fire and that excitement going in order to keep building your business and being successful. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about tonight. It's not going to be too terribly long. I just kind of wanted to do a little short presentation on it just because I'd been, talking to so many of my coaches about it. But we'll just go ahead and get started. But this is the first slide. It says, you are the secret to your success. And that is so true. No one is going to do it for you. If you want to be successful in this business, you have to start thinking about how you're going to do it, because at the end of the day, no one is going to do it for you. No one is going to reach out to people. No one is going to, do challenge groups. People aren't going to find you. You're going to have to find them sometimes. And it's all about your mindset, showing up every day, doing your power hour and coming from a place of helping others. Your mindset is huge with your business because we can, get in these ruts with our business. And we all know that Beachbody is a roller coaster business. There's highs and there's lows. And, sometimes when you're in those lows, it's hard to pull yourself out and it's hard to mentally get yourself around, okay, I need to be doing my power hour every day. And, if you're struggling to hit Success Club, it's hard sometimes to be like, okay, I need to reach out to more people because I haven't hit it yet. So it's all about your mindset and how you approach things. When you come from a place of a positive place and pushing yourself, you're going to be that much more successful. If you're coming from a very negative headspace where you're like, it's not working for me, I might as well give up. You might as well give up because you're setting yourself up for disaster doing that. And again, showing up every day, putting in the work, even when you don't want to. So there's days, where you don't want to reach out to people, or you don't want to check in with your groups, or you don't want to, sit there and post on your social media 3 to 5 times a day. But the people who are successful are showing up every day. They're putting themselves out there every single day, whether it's, sharing a recipe that they find, on Pinterest. That was a really healthy recipe that, someone got value from that, or, sharing a workout tip, or reaching out to someone and informing them, showing up every day and doing the work, doing your power hour. And again, coming from a place of helping others, I think this is so important because we get wrapped up in this whole, I guess, well, because I do this too, where you get wrapped up in this place of, trying to hit Success Club and trying to hit your numbers. And it can be so, crazy, and it can be so, I guess, overwhelming that you only focus on that. And that's not why we got into this business. We all know that we didn't want to get into Beachbody to push products or to hit numbers or to be in a sales organization. We got into Beachbody because we genuinely love the products and we want to help others be successful like we have been. And then if you just keep reminding yourself of that, you'll come from so much more of a positive space. If you at the end, hit Success Club, I'm not in this to, sell 10 challenge packs. I'm in this because I really, really want to help other people. And that's just going to change the game for you because you're going to feel so much less stressed about, hitting Success Club for your numbers, and it's going to happen more naturally. Because again, you're, coming from a place of not being salesy and actually being genuine and wanting to help other people. Okay, let's go to the next one. Hold on. Sorry, you guys. Wait, okay. So what are your goals? The biggest thing when getting back into your business or reigniting a fire in your business or getting started in your business is having clear goals. Because again, you want to know what you're shooting for. If you're just shooting, you don't know what you're shooting for, it's kind of hard to get on track and know where you're going and having like an action plan. You're kind of just all over the place. So the best thing to do is have clear-cut goals and write them out. And the biggest thing, and the biggest one, and the biggest thing is, are they scary or are you playing it safe? Are you saying, again, with your mindset, are you saying, I'm going to hit Success Club 5 and, if you get to Success Club 3, that's okay? Or are you saying, I'm going to hit Success Club 10 this month, and that's your goal. And yet, yes, it's scary. And sometimes you think, I don't know if I'm going to get there, but that's your goal. And you're going to shoot for it and you're going to try really, really hard. So you got to push yourself, because if you're going to play it safe, you're only going to get as far as that safe goal. When you push it and you set scary goals from yourself, you can surprise yourself and you can actually achieve those goals. And then you feel great about yourself and you have the confidence, and it pushes you to continue on with your business. So that's why I always think it's good to set scary goals, because it sets you up to keep going and gives you momentum with your business and builds your confidence up. So if you're shooting for Success Club 5, I say shoot for Success Club 10. If you're shooting to get one coach in the next 30 days, shoot to get 3 coaches in the next 30 days. You can do it. It's all about your mindset again. And are you shooting for Emerald? You should be shooting for Emerald. If you're not shooting for Emerald, then you aren't really thinking about growing your business. We all know that Emerald at the end of the day is a decision. You can find 2 people within 30 days that are going to want to do coaching, or you can find 2 discount coaches from running a challenge group, something like that. Are you shooting for Emerald? Because we all know that is the first step in actually growing your business. Once you go Emerald, you will see more momentum and more excitement in your team, because you're building these coaches up. You start seeing leads, you start seeing cycle bonuses. Again, it gives you that momentum and that excitement and that fire back in your business. So be shooting for Emerald. And do you have a challenge group planned? That should be another goal of yours. We all know that you should be running 1 to 2 challenge groups at least a month to be successful. If you're not running challenge groups, it's going to be hard to hit those Success Club points or to, make any money really, because at the end of the day, these challenge groups are what, pulls people in and gets people excited, and it's a huge selling point for people, because people love that sense of community with each other, that, I'm not just going through this workout challenge by myself, I'm doing it with 10 other women. So it's always so important to be running a challenge group. If you don't have one planned now, plan one within the next 2 weeks so people can start ordering and start promoting for it, because that's going to, again, build your business, build that momentum, keep things going. So let's go to the next one. Sorry, guys, I should have put this on a different format, but this will have to do. Okay, so when setting your goals, visualization is huge, because yes, you can have these goals, but if you visualize it, it's going to make it seem that much more real to you. So Imagine how it would feel to achieve your goal. So say you set out to achieve Success Club 10 this month. How is it going to feel to you when you hit that goal, when you hit Success Club 10? And you need to remember those feelings. When you do hit those goals, what is it going to feel like? Because that's going to push you forward to keep putting in the work and keep pushing you on the days that you don't feel like it. Because again, you guys, we all have days that we don't want to do it. We have days where, we don't feel like reaching out to people or posting or being on social media, and we kind of disconnect. And then the next day you kind of are in a rut because you didn't do it yesterday. And then the next day you're still in a rut because you didn't do it the last couple of days. And then you find yourself in that hole again where you're just, stuck and you're not, excuse me guys, sorry. You find yourself in a hole again where you don't have any momentum and you don't really know where you want to go with this business because you've taken such a break from it. So imagine those feelings, visualize yourself at that end goal. How does it feel to be Emerald? How would it feel to be, at Summit, walking across that stage as a diamond coach? That's awesome, you guys. How would it feel to be an elite coach at some point? I do this. I imagine myself as an elite coach. What would it feel like to be an elite coach? I think it'd be freaking awesome. And that's what pushes me on the days that I don't want to do it, because I know that whenever that feeling gets here, it's going to be so awesome. So I visualize that. Another thing that is awesome, and a lot of coaches do, are vision boards. I have a vision board on my computer, on my Mac computer at home. And it's got everything that I could ever want, within the next year. And I put pictures up on it. I know a lot of coaches do this on their phone backgrounds. They do it, on a giant piece of white poster board and cut stuff out from magazines. And then they put it somewhere where they can see it. Put pictures up of the car that you want, the vacation you want to take, the house that you want, because those are the things that are going to push you. When you see those things every single day, again, put those vision boards where you're going to see it, because obviously you're going to want to see those pictures and see what you're striving for. But whenever you put those vision boards up and you see those goals every day, it's going to be like, you know what? I really want to go on that vacation. I'm going to go reach out to 3 to 5 more people today. You can see how those little things are going to push you and breathe that fire again, that excitement to keep you going and push you towards your goals of getting, Emerald or Diamond or Success Club or whatever it is. What does this say? Okay, so write a list of goals, keep them where you can see them every day as a reminder. I do this because I'm more of a list person. I'm very type A, Virgo, psycho. So I always have a notebook and I put goals and I write them down, or I put them on my whiteboard. And for me, it's goals I do weekly and monthly in 6 months, just so I can have a long-term goal, short-term goals, and then I check them off whenever I get them. So I have, action steps of what I want to do. So this week I'm going to reach out to 10 new people. This month I'm going to hit Success Club 10. In the next 6 months, I want to be a 2-star diamond coach, stuff like that. And then I put them on my whiteboard or on my background on my computer or on a piece of paper. And I look at them every day, because again, just like a vision board, it's going to push you to keep doing the things that you don't want to do every single day. So put in the work so that you can achieve those goals. And then once you see your goals, you have to think, are my actions aligning with my goals? Because it may be great to say, I want to be Emerald or I want to be a diamond coach. But at the end of the day, are you doing the work? Are you doing the everyday things that, you have to do and are not so glamorous and are not so, amazing? Are you doing the work to get to that point? Because if you're not doing the work, the goal is pointless. The goal is just a pretty picture on a piece of paper. If you're not putting in the work and you're not doing the daily action steps, then the goals are meaningless. You have to actually have the actions to back up what you want to do and to reach those goals. So again, ask yourself, am I doing the actions to align with my goals? And I just kind of said this, but success is all about the non-glamorous activities that you do daily, and those add up. If you've ever read The Compound Effect, which I know a lot of us have, and if you're a new coach, you should read it because it's amazing. But success is about, those daily activities, the daily activities that, no one's raving about, no one's talking about. When you see coaches on social media talking about how they reach their $1 million business, or, how they 15-star superstar diamond coaches or whatever. They don't talk about, every single thing that they had to do to get there. At the end of the day, they had to show up every single day, and they had to talk to people and reach out to people and form people and run challenge groups and, do all those daily activities that are not so glamorous. They're not, they're not like taking photo shoots and putting their pictures up, on that elite wall. And it's not having a one-on-one conversation with Carl Deichler or stuff like that. They're doing the daily activities to put in the work. And those daily activities, as long as you continue to do them, they add up to success. Okay. This is huge because I think this is where people have the biggest problem. You need to be in this for the long game. You cannot expect to show up in this business for 4 months or 5 months and then expect to, if you're not 15-star superstar diamond coach in the next 6 months, that you're going to quit. That's not how it works. We know that this business, there's no such thing as an overnight success. The people who have overnight successes are, first of all, I don't know any coach that has had overnight success. It's taken them at least a year to build a substantial business. But those people are working their butts off, like constantly. But success is not an overnight thing in this business. You do have to show up every single day, and you need to stick around in the long haul. To do it, you have to be around. You have to expect to put in the work for, a year or 2 years to have that, substantial income or, to get that rank that you want to. And you have to know that you have to show up for that time. You can't expect to take a year break and then come back and then, hit superstar diamond coach. It doesn't work that way. This business is all about building momentum, about showing up every day, about doing those daily activities. And if you do, you will be successful. That's the difference between the people who are successful in the long term, the people who hit those superstar diamond coach ranks or, get the $1 million business or whatever. Those people are the ones that don't quit. They're the ones that, continue going even when there's hard times, because there are slow times in this business. There are months where it's going to be tough to hit Success Club, or, there's going to be months that something happens in your life and you have to take a break for a month or two. Those are the people that don't quit. The ones that are successful and get to those great ranks and like hit it out of the park and are going on these vacations and, are able to have that flexibility. Those people did not stop. The difference between failing and not hitting those ranks is the fact that you have, like, with the first bump of the road, that you stop and you say, I just don't want to do this anymore. This isn't for me. Those people, of course, they're not going to get there. You have to be in this for the long haul. You have to be there through thick and thin, and then if it doesn't work out after that, at least you gave it your all and you were there till the end, and you at least put in the work. So don't let those missteps or those hiccups throw you off your track or discourage you, because like I say here, shit happens. There's things that happen in our lives. There are times that we all have to take breaks from this business. And, there's times that we don't hit Success Club, or, we didn't hit our goals or whatever. You cannot let those discourage you and make you not want to continue. You got in this business for a reason. You had a vision when you signed up that you wanted something out of this. And if you keep going, you will achieve that vision, but you just have to keep going. Yeah, like I said, you only fail if you stop trying. Again, this is kind of the end of just this little presentation, but I just want to reiterate to you guys that the only way that you will be successful is if you continue to put in the work, you push yourself, because you are capable of great things. Every single person that signed up to be a coach, you have it in you. You have something in you that, pushed you to be a coach in the first place. You had a vision for what you wanted with your life. You had, ideas of what your future would be, that you would have more flexibility with, your children, or you could take vacations or not have to have, 2 weeks vacation for the rest of your life because you work a 9-to-5 job, or, you wanted to be a homeroom mom for your kids, but you couldn't because you work 9-to-5. You all have a vision for what you want out of your life. You just have to have those goals out in front of you so that you push yourself to put in the work every single day. My personal goal or whatever is to not work in corporate America anymore. I work, a job that I cannot stand, and I won't get into it, but I cannot stand the people I work with. It's just not good for me. It's just whatever. So my goal, and I feel that way every single day, probably because I have to show up to that job basically every single day. It pushes me to put in the work even when I don't want to, because like I said, everybody's going to have days where they don't want to do it, me especially. There's days where I have no like desire to be on social media because, I'm having a rough day, or, something happened at work, or my 3-year-old is acting like a crazy kid, and I just, whatever. But at the end of the day, those goals and that my why for wanting to do this is so much stronger than those excuses. And that's what you have to push yourself to have, is a why that is so much stronger than all your excuses and all the bullshit. Because that's what's going to help you keep pushing, stay in this for the long haul, and help you achieve the success that you want to in this business, because it is 100% possible. Every single one of you has the ability to be so successful. I know your upline coaches, Lauren and myself, or Monique, or whoever is your upline, we know it. We have faith in you. Otherwise, you would not be on this team. But you can totally do it. You just have to push yourself. You just have to keep going and ride that roller coaster until, you get to that successful point, and you will get there. You just have to keep going. I'm going to stop sharing my screen because I've just been talking to this presentation, but is it working? Wait, let's see. I have no idea how. Oh, okay. Okay. So, I hope that was helpful. I hope that ignited a fire in you, because it's been on my mind. It's what I've been thinking about. It's, constantly when I'm thinking about how do you get through the tough times? How do you build momentum back into your business after taking a break? Or how do you build that momentum or that excitement in the beginning? So I hope that helps you guys. I just kind of wanted to do a little presentation on it tonight. I didn't really think about, having a interaction or anything like that. So I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, or you want to reach out and we can talk about more about how to get that excitement or that fire back in your business, you can always reach out to your upline or myself. And we will, I guess, do another team call next week, or yeah. So I will talk to you guys later. I hope you guys have a good night. Bye.